What if I told you that having few friends could reveal something profound about who you are? Imagine a man, stoic in nature, who compares friendship to a diamond, rare and precious. Friendships, he says, are elusive, valuable, and often surrounded by imitations. After a few wrong turns, you might start to believe that all friendships are mere illusions. Building on this, another voice in the conversation notes that true friends are treasures to be cherished. But what does it mean when you often find yourself alone, navigating a world teeming with connections? Does a lack of friends suggest something deeper, something inherent within you? Today, we delve into this delicate topic, exploring the nuanced world of friendships, or the absence thereof. We'll dissect the complexities of modern social dynamics and their influence on our relationships. Remember, not having a vast network of friends doesn't diminish your worth. Sometimes, it's about discovering that one true gem. Stay with us as we explore why some struggle to find these connections, investigate the root causes, and reveal practical Stoic steps to forge genuine friendships. Just as a sculptor chisels away at stone to reveal a masterpiece, you too can shape your social world, carving out meaningful relationships that endure. So, stay focused and join us on this journey through the lens of Stoicism, with open minds and hearts ready to learn, grow, and connect. 1. Shyness or introversion. We are wired to be social creatures, yet for many, the maze of social interactions feels like a puzzle with missing pieces. Shyness or introversion is often seen as a hurdle, but let's flip the script. Imagine viewing these traits not as barriers but as unique vantage points. At the heart of Stoic wisdom lies the art of turning perceived weaknesses into strengths. First, embrace your nature. Remember Marcus Aurelius's wisdom: accept the things to which fate binds you. Your introversion isn't a flaw, it's a quiet power. It's about realizing that your journey is different, not less. When you accept yourself, you break free from the chains of what-ifs and should-bests. This self-acceptance is your armor in the bustling world of social interaction, making you unshakable in your quiet confidence. Now, let's talk about the present moment. You're at a gathering, feeling the familiar tug of shyness. Here's where Stoicism shines. Focus on what's in your control. Your control lies in your actions, your words, your kindness, not in others' thoughts or the outcome. Speak not to impress, but to express. This shift from fear of judgment to authenticity lightens the load, transforming conversations from a battleground to a playground for genuine connections. Friendship isn't a trophy to win but a garden to nurture. Detach from the need for immediate results. Like Seneca, who saw life as a journey, view each interaction as a step, not a test of your worth. By being your authentic self, you create space for relationships that resonate with your true self. Through the lens of Stoicism, shyness and introversion become sources of strength. It's not about overcoming these traits but understanding and using them to navigate the complex world of human relationships. 2. Trust issues. Navigating friendships can often feel like walking a tightrope, balancing your values with others' unpredictability. Trust is earned piece by piece. Start by understanding yourself. What drives you? What scares you? Being clear about who you are is like having a compass in the wilderness of relationships. Know when to open the door to someone and when to keep it shut. Like a tree standing firm in its roots, know your values. This self-knowledge anchors you in the ever-changing tides of human connections. Recognize that people, like seasons, change. Someone might seem trustworthy today and turn around tomorrow. This isn't a call to build walls around your heart but to acknowledge that the only constant is change. Keep your emotional balance. If trust is broken, it's not the end of the world but an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. This doesn't mean becoming cold and distant, rather, it's about being realistic. Understand that perfection is a myth, especially in human behavior. Be like water, adapting, flowing, yet always true to your nature. Open, honest communication is your best tool. If doubts creep in, talk about them. It's like turning on a light in a dark room, making things clearer. Don't shy away from these conversations. They can turn misunderstandings into moments of clarity. Ultimately, build a circle of friends where trust is the foundation, not an afterthought. 3. Lack of social opportunities. In the maze of modern life, a lack of friends isn't always about not meeting people but often about not engaging with the world around us. Our phones buzz with notifications, but our hearts yearn for real connections. Picture volunteering in your community. It's not just about helping others, it's a gateway to meeting souls who care about the same things you do. Whether planting trees or organizing books, every shared task weaves you into the social fabric. But let's not forget the power of shared knowledge and passions. Workshops and seminars related to your interests aren't just for your resume, they're fertile grounds for friendships. Conversations flow effortlessly in these spaces as you're surrounded by those who understand the nuances of your work or passion. It's like finding your tribe where professional growth and personal connections go hand in hand. Embrace the great outdoors as your social canvas. Activities like hiking, biking, or group yoga aren't just for physical health, they're catalysts for connection. In the embrace of nature, conversations bloom like wildflowers. These activities strip away the formalities of typical social settings, allowing genuine connections to grow. Practice gratitude for the world around you and for those who share these moments. It's not about having many friends but cherishing the connections that add color to your life. This approach, rooted in simplicity and sincerity, turns the pursuit of friendships into a fulfilling journey. 4. Lack of social skills. Friendships don't form themselves, they require effort and the right approach. A lack of social skills can be a significant barrier. Remember how Marcus Aurelius subtly urged us to love those fate brings into our lives. It's a nudge towards embracing social opportunities, however small. Begin with manageable steps, strike up a conversation in a coffee shop, join a local club, or engage in online communities with shared interests. These small interactions are the building blocks of confidence in social settings. Like a plant needing water and sunlight, social skills need nurturing and patience to flourish. One key element in developing social skills is listening with intent and empathy. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, being the one who listens sets you apart. Ask questions not just to respond but to understand. Dive into others' stories with genuine curiosity. This shift from worrying about how you're perceived to truly understanding others builds deeper connections. Embrace the ups and downs of social interactions with stoic calm. Not every conversation will lead to a lifelong friendship, and that's okay. Each interaction, whether it blossoms or fizzles out, is a step forward in your social journey. Rejection isn't a reflection of your worth, but a natural part of human interaction. With each experience, you're building your social skills and learning to navigate relationships with grace and resilience. Your worth isn't tied to the number of friends you have, but the quality of the connections you nurture. 5. Changing circumstances. Sometimes, the lack of friends in our lives echoes the tale of the boy and the apple tree. As children, our friendships are pure and unburdened, like playful times with the tree. But as we grow, our focus shifts to what we perceive as essentials: money, status, a home. In this pursuit, we may unintentionally neglect the friendships that once sheltered us. This shift in priorities is part of growing up and evolving. But often, in chasing what we think we need, we overlook what we already have. The boy returned to the tree only when he needed something, not realizing the constant friendship it offered. Similarly, in our hustle for success and stability, we might overlook the friends who are our silent supporters. The result is a void filled with accomplishments but lacking in true, heartfelt connections. Rebuilding or nurturing friendships requires a conscious effort, much like tending to a garden. It's not about grand gestures but consistent small acts of kindness and standing by others in times of need. Start by reaching out, initiating conversations, and being there for your friends. Friendships, like trees, grow deep roots over time, not overnight. The boy and the tree story teaches us that friendship is a two-way street, needing care and attention from both sides. Don't be the boy who remembered the tree only in times of need. Be the one who cherishes and nurtures these relationships regularly. 6. Shifting priorities or growth. In our ever-changing lives, where we juggle careers, education, and personal growth, the shifting of priorities often acts as a silent architect in the construction or decline of friendships. Stoicism teaches us to embrace life's dynamic nature. Imagine your life as a river, constantly flowing and changing course. As you navigate through career advancements or family life, your time for social interactions naturally ebbs and flows. This isn't a failure but the reality of a life lived fully. Stoicism offers practical guidance for these times of transition. When your days are packed with meetings, deadlines, or family responsibilities, it's tempting to maintain a wide circle of friends. Yet, Stoicism advises quality over quantity. It's better to have a few deep, meaningful connections than numerous superficial ones. This approach isn't about cutting people out but focusing your energy where it matters most. In doing so, you honor your time and the time of others, fostering relationships that are genuine and fulfilling. adapting to life's changing priorities. With Stoicism doesn't mean resigning yourself to fewer friends but understanding and accepting the natural flow of relationships. Some friends may drift away, while others stay or even come into your life precisely because of your new priorities. Embrace this journey with wisdom and courage. Each person you meet, whether they stay for a season or a lifetime, adds unique value to your life's tapestry. Be present in your interactions, and let Stoicism guide you to build friendships that resonate with the person you are becoming. 7. Mental well-being. Our mental well-being, often sidelined in the hustle of life, is a cornerstone in the architecture of friendships. Stoicism, a philosophy of modern-day resilience, sheds light on this. It's not about a stiff upper lip but understanding our mental landscape. When our inner world is clouded by anxiety or shadowed by depression, it's like navigating a social maze in the dark. The Stoics teach us to light a torch, not to dispel the darkness completely but to see a path through it. Just as George Carlin noted, beneath the surface of a cynical outlook lies a disappointed idealist. This isn't about wearing rose-colored glasses but recognizing that our mental battles can inadvertently build walls, not bridges, between us and potential friends. Now, let's get practical. Stoicism isn't about quoting Marcus Aurelius while sipping a latte. It's about actionable steps. First, mindfulness. It's not a fancy word for daydreaming but about being present. In a world where our attention is the hottest commodity, being fully present in a conversation is like giving a rare gift. It shows you care, and that's friendship currency. Meditation isn't just for monks, it's for everyone juggling life's demands. 10 minutes a day can signal to others that you value clarity and calm. Tranquility isn't escaping to a beach but finding peace amid chaos. It's about having an anchor so that when life's storms hit, and they will, you're not swept away. Friends aren't just for sunny days, they are shelters in storms. By striving for inner calm, you become someone others want to turn to. Stoicism teaches us that inner tranquility is attainable through self-reflection and consistency. It's about recognizing our emotions, understanding them, and not letting them dictate our actions. This doesn't mean being emotionless but being in control of how we react. When you master this, you become a beacon of stability in an unpredictable world. People are drawn to those who exude calm and understanding. By cultivating inner peace, you create a welcoming space for friendships to flourish. Remember, in the pursuit of mental well-being, you're not just nurturing your mind but also sowing the seeds for deeper, more meaningful connections. 8. Lifestyle choices. Life's rapid pace often leads to a solitary path where friendships fade into the background. Picture this, you're chasing deadlines, ticking off to-do lists, but at the end of the day, the chair across from you at the dinner table remains empty. It's not just about being busy, it's about what you prioritize. Stoicism nudges us to look hard at our choices. Are you filling your hours with what truly matters? Reflecting on this can be a game changer. Shape your day like a sculptor crafting a masterpiece. Each choice is a chisel stroke, carving out time for responsibilities and relationships. It's not about stretching your day to fit more in but sculpting it wisely. You might have fewer hours for socializing, but the quality of these moments can soar by selecting the right people, those who resonate with your values. Every interaction becomes more meaningful. It's about depth, not just breadth, in your social world. Remember the Stoic art of balance. It's not just about dividing your time equally but aligning it with what makes life genuinely fulfilling. Picture your life as a mosaic, with each piece representing an aspect of your existence: work, hobbies, rest, and friendships. Each holds a place. Your task is to arrange these tiles to create a harmonious pattern. It's a balancing act, one that requires constant adjustment and thought. But when you get it right, the picture of your life becomes not only beautiful but deeply satisfying. 9. Differences in interests. Diverse interests can be like different musical notes, each unique but part of a larger melody. When interests clash, it's not just a missed note but a potential symphony of connections left unplayed. Suppose you love rock music, but your colleague loves classical music. There's a gap, sure, but it's also a bridge waiting to be crossed. Stoicism nudges us to embrace these differences, not as roadblocks but as stepping stones to broader horizons. It whispers, find the harmony in discord. Focusing solely on our interests risks crafting a bubble that limits our worldview and our circle of friends. By opening our arms to the diversity of passions around us, we're not just learning about new hobbies, we're unlocking doors to new relationships and perspectives. There's a saying, variety is the spice of life. Stoicism encourages this curiosity, reminding us that every person we meet holds a universe of experiences, ideas, and passions. Suppose you're a die-hard gamer, and your neighbor is into gardening. Instead of nodding and walking away, ask about their favorite plant. Show interest in their world. It's not about pretending to love gardening but appreciating their passion and, in turn, allowing them to see and appreciate yours. This mutual curiosity is powerful, bonding people with different interests. It's about understanding that beneath these hobbies, we share common threads of excitement, dedication, and joy. Stoicism serves as a compass, guiding us to seek common ground in shared values and human emotions rather than just common interests. Imagine a world where friendships are not just based on liking the same things but on understanding and valuing each other's differences. It's a world where a sports enthusiast and a bookworm can find common ground in their perseverance and love for learning. In this dance of friendship, Stoicism teaches us to lead with an open heart and mind, creating connections based not on what we do but on who we are and what we can become together. The richness of our friendships is not measured by how similar we are but by how we embrace and grow from our differences. Closing. Stoicism isn't about hiding your feelings but about understanding and directing them. Be open to seeking friendships that resonate with your heart. If you found value in our discussion, leave a thumbs up to help us reach more people in search of ancient wisdom. If you're new here, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more lessons on ancient wisdom. We're eager to hear from you. Share in the comments how you navigate the waters of friendship. Whether you're an introvert who finds comfort in quiet connections or an extrovert who thrives in diverse company, your experiences are a valuable part of this community. Don't know what to say? Simply share if you're an extrovert, introvert, or ambivert. Thank you sincerely for watching. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, choose a video from the screen to continue immersing yourself in Stoic wisdom. Stay stoic and keep fostering those meaningful connections.